All right, I'm going to do a voiceover on these first set of clips. I'm in the woods here, as you can see, and I'm actually not talking much because I'm more aggravated and concerned and worried about getting back to my vehicle. And here is the story. I was in a clearing flying my drone. I was about a quarter of a mile away from it. I had good video signal. It was down at the creek bed, checking things out. All of a sudden, I got a low battery warning on the screen. Well, that's okay, because I'll just fly it back to me, right? Well, before I can select that option, my phone completely shuts down and I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. I knew that the drone would hover in place until I got reconnected with it, but also knew that it had a low battery warning. And what it did is it automatically returned to home, which is where I first took off at, only a few feet from my vehicle. And I didn't know at the time how accurate the GPS reading was from its home point. And I kept thinking, this thing's going to go back and try to land on top of my vehicle and just crash it and mess everything up.
For years.
Still working my way out, still aggravated, hearing sounds, panning the camera left and right fast. It was just a horrible experience trying to get out of here. And I still had a good quarter mile to go, minimum.
I heard something take off. I don't know what it was. Something small, though. I don't know if that's an open field up ahead or the trail I'm looking for. Yeah, damn. Moment of truth right here. Oh my God, I can see my vehicle. All right, please, please be there. Wow. Right exactly where I took off. It landed and came back home. Wow. Okay.
I've been wanting to check this area out. Now, right now, I'm about 0.8 of a mile away from my drone. And it was kind of creepy at first. It's during the daylight. Okay, that's fine. But I didn't know if there was going to be any hunters back here, anybody fishing, or anything like that. So I didn't know what to expect when I was making these twists and turns. When I'm flying like this and looking at the display screen, a lot of times I'm not looking straight ahead. I'm looking far to the left or far to the right, just trying to anticipate something running across in front of me. After I was done panning to the right and looking, I noticed a little opening here. It was looked like a walking trail, maybe down to a lake or something like that. But it looks really overgrown, and here in a minute I'll stop and start to raise the craft up in the air in altitude. Once I got up about 60 feet in altitude, I realized there was a pond down there. Doesn't look like any good fishing right now because it's all weeded over, but I didn't stay here too much longer. Here's another trail I found. I didn't stay here long though, or get far down it, because this was the second time that I got a low battery warning, so I had to raise up in altitude and get out of there. I love this area right here. I always come back to it time and time again on every chance that I can. It's unique to me. You got a creek running through it. You got some trees in the middle, tall green grass, sandbanks. It's just a great place to keep an eye on and see if anything's moved through the area. I had a comment come into one of my videos like this, and it actually stated that, how am I walking through the water and I'm not making any ripples? Well, I had to tell the person that I'm not walking through the water and I'm not physically there. I'm using my drone to look at the area for me. So I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear on these past videos that I've been doing like this. So for those of you that are just now joining in, I am not physically at this location. I am back in a clearing with a controller and a video monitor. Now that I think about it, I wonder if that person was just screwing with me. I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't know what made me stop the craft and pan the camera to the left. It was just weird. It was like almost being there in person and knowing that there was an opening to the left of me. Thanks for watching. This is another one of my being there but not being there videos.